Bible learning activities are ways to involve your learners in first-hand discovery of Bible truth. The reason I prefer the term Bible learning activity to teaching method is threefold. First, the Bible is at the center as our standard for faith and practice. Secondly, the purpose is to promote learning or life change in the learners rather than provide a platform for the teacher. And thirdly, the learners are active participants, not passive observers. As we discussed earlier, more involvement equals more understanding, which equals more retention, which equals more life change. Select activities that directly contribute to the accomplishment of specific learning objectives. Choose the objectives first. Don't find a great activity idea and then look for some way to use it. Introduce new ideas slowly. If your learners are accustomed to being passive, the sudden introduction of what they may perceive as crazy ideas may turn them off and keep them from becoming involved. Instead, introduce more active participation in the hook section of the lesson. Use low-threat activities like icebreakers that don't require a correct answer. Once they become more comfortable, move on to adding an activity to the took section and continue introducing new activities gradually until you have a complete creative Bible lesson. Use clear, simple instructions. Unless the activity has fewer than 3 steps, you should put the instructions in writing, on the board, on the handouts, or on an instruction sheet. This is especially helpful if you're giving scripture references that some learners may have trouble remembering. It's always a good idea to write out the name of the Bible book, Colossians, rather than using an abbreviation like CO, for new believers who may easily confuse the names. Was it Chronicles, Corinthians, Colossians? I know it started with a C. You mean there's more than one book called John? State a time limit for the activity. Your learners will be more productive if they know they have a limited amount of time to complete the activity. It will also reassure them that they will not have to spend the whole of the hour on that one activity. As they are working in small groups, you can ask the entire group to stand when they have finished. This will encourage the other groups to complete the activity. When time is running out, give a 1 or 2 minute warning, but be flexible. If significant learning is taking place, you designed the lesson, and you have the freedom to change it. Encourage participation. The better you know your learner's comfort level, the more you can build their confidence. Don't be afraid to say, "I know you can do this," and mean it. Don't leave the room, though. Be available for questions. Have extra supplies available. Always be prepared for guests in your class or group. Maybe you haven't had a new person in 3 months, but the week you come with too few supplies is the week 3 visitors will show up. Show appreciation. Thank your learners for their participation in the activity. Even if they did not complete the entire activity, your affirmation of their efforts will result in more success in the future. Don't tell your learners anything they can discover for themselves. They will remember and respond to the results of their own learning much better than the content that is spoon-fed to them by you. And probably most important of all, let them do it. Your role is to guide, encourage, and assist your learners. So don't give them all the answers.